is a actually first-time submitting artist by the name of Lord Sionis. They submitted a track titled April Showers. I sent an email, but I'm going to post a link to my latest music video. We got you, my friend. We got you. We usually check emails about a couple times a week. A couple times a week, we try to get back to everybody when it comes down to emails. But like I said, a first-time submitting artist by the name of Lord Sionis. April Showers music video link in bio. Okay. Yeah, first-time submitting artist. So again, we don't know what to expect. So we're going to go in blind and kind of see what we got here. Lord Sionis, April Showers. This is the April Shower music video. The videography is done by a talented friend of mine, Sean. Videographer and businessman who founded 13 Floors Video Production. Song itself recorded September 23. Wow. Good detailed background here. Damn. Lots of love in here. Lots of love. Okay. Okay. See the comments got. Love in the comments. Perfect. Excellent. All right, I'm down. Let's get into it. Sionis, Lord Sionis, April Showers, official music video, full volume. Let's go 720 just because we're streaming. Let's go.
April showers and that purple rain wash away all my shame. John don't know past and no name, no soul, no sight and no pain. I'm feeling numb, Novocaine. Run smoke, my lungs fell with flame. Fossil fuel, I'm smoking propane. Got a powder my nose, no cocaine. The silence captivating, it captivates me. Holds me hostage and I can't break free. Thoughts changing and wishing well, wish for change please. Never changing. Sinking ship, SOS Mayday. So tired of myself, should be more like AJ. But I am who I am at the end of the day. But the phantoms, they always gon' follow me. I see the shadows and they running past me. I go to sleep and they come and start whispering. Is it a dream or is this my reality? Okay, all in my brain. No remedy, let me tell you all I need is April showers and that purple rain. Wash away all my shame. John don't know past and no name. No soul, no sight and no pain. I'm feeling numb, Novocaine. Run smoke, my lungs fell with flame. Fossil fuel, I'm smoking propane. Got a powder my nose, no cocaine.
Written by Sean Stanley. Party Eerie Skies. Fantastic actually. Like really fantastic. It was the whole package really. The video was great. The hook is great. The writing's great. I mean, especially for a first-time submitting artist, right? We don't really know what to expect, so sometimes we like to keep it a little bit more like open-minded, obviously, right? But wow. It has a really good like sad rap sort of feel to it as well, but not like completely just sad rap. It has a little bit more of like an alternative sort of vibe, right? So let's talk about it. Let's break it down. Let's get into it because there's definitely a few things to kind of dive into here. So we're gonna talk about three things here. We're gonna talk about the instrumental. We're gonna talk about vocals, and we're gonna talk about the official music video for April Showers. So instrumental. I love the choice, truthfully, because I feel like Sinus really knew what they wanted to make when it came down to this instrumental. They probably heard it and they were like, oh yeah. It's just one of those ones where certain artists like, you just instantly hear a verse or a melody or a cadence and you're like, okay, yeah, no, I can smash that. So I like the choice a lot. But the mix is great. Nothing super clashy, too overbearing. Drums knock really hard, but not too hard. Vocals sound good. Everything kind of sits on the instrumental really well. Nothing that I would like ultimately switch up in terms of like quality and levels, right? Even the sound selection on the instrumentals is like really solid. So, Yeah, no real gripes with the instrumental mix at all. Um, Instrumental Shining Star, on the other hand, huh? Melody's definitely up there. Um, Drums are up there. Vocals are up there. I mean, it's a very like almost simple kind of instrumental, but at the same time, everything really, kind of hits purpose, like really like purposely and perfectly. But also, it has like a good purpose as well, right? So, um, mm, I kind of want to say drums, but at the end of the day, I think the melody's really bringing like a lot of the good energy and a lot of the real emotion that this song kind of was going for. So, I think we're gonna go melody for this one. So instrumental solid. Let's talk vocals. Um, hmm. Vocal mix definitely solid. Nothing super clashy, too overbearing. Vocals sit nice on the instrumental. Drums definitely cut through nicely. But as far as like the vocals themselves, I like how Cyanus kept in a lot of their emotion when it came down to their vocals, but it wasn't like completely raw and unmixed. It has a really really good like punch and flavor to it, but it's still leaving in like a lot of the emotion, right? So yeah, yeah, I definitely feel like the vocal mix was on point, especially for this style. Um, Vocal Shining Star, on the other hand. Mm, hmm. I really like the hook. The hook is very catchy and it kind of like one of those hooks that you can easily get stuck in your head, for sure. But the writing in general is very honest and very like relatable to most people, right? Especially like the April showers concept. Mm, Writing and lyrics are up there, but let's go hook. I feel like the hook is pretty crazy on this. The hook definitely deserves some respect for sure. So let's go with the hook. So instrumental solid, definitely the melody. Vocal solid, definitely the hook. Let's talk about the official music video for April Showers. So this is one of those very like top tier, like high quality underground music videos, right? Because like there's always like levels to this shit, right? There's always like that iPhone, Sony Vegas edit, and then there's like the professional edits, and then there's something with like a little bit more of a budget. But this one kind of like hit kind of like in between the line, and it really gave like a little bit of everything, right? It's not like too over the top and like too high quality, but also like it has enough edits and enough good shots that make it like aesthetically pleasing, but also like sets the real good mood for like a good like April spring kind of feel, right? Especially with it being dropped of March of this year. I feel like this was perfect timing. Perfect timing, especially like with the weather and like the seasons changing and winter coming to an end. I feel like they fucking nailed it when it comes down to that for sure. Um, I love a lot of the editing, like I said, because it's not too over the top. Like it's not doing too much, but it has like a lot of really good transitions, a lot of good small effects, and the quality's great, right? But I think the shining star here, interestingly enough, although the editing is up there, I think the shining star is probably the locations. The locations are pretty fucking crazy. Like it was finally curated, right? Because a lot of these woods kind of like open field shots are great. Middle of the woods is great. And then they like switch back to like the studio shots too, which I feel like that was a good like 50-50, right? Because like you have plenty of like IRL outdoor shots, and then you have like the inside of the studio shots here, right? And then like a lot of the solo shots that kind of kicked off the video. This was solid too. So I think location, man, I think the locations really kind of like made this video and really was gonna like make or break it, because I just feel like the locations like really fit super well for like the overall feeling of this song for sure. So well done, my friend. Well done. Huge shout out to the homie Lord Sinus. Thank you so much for the submission, my friend. Much love. Make sure you go sub to their YouTube channel. They're only 4 subs now that Music Mondays has subscribed to them, away from 10. So make sure you go show them some love on the tube, man. And of course, make sure you go follow Lord Sinus on Twitter. They're only 10 followers away from 150. Make sure you go show them some love on the Bird app, my friends. And of course, every artist featured in today's episode and every single episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube re-upload. Of course, make sure you subscribe to the Music Mondays YouTube channel if you haven't already. We're approaching 330 subscribers. We upload 2 tabs per week, every Thursday, every Saturday. Full podcast episodes, exclusive segments, and all the good jazz over there on the channel. Make sure you go show these artists on the channel some love, baby. Let's get it. If you already